Yo, what up, people? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So today I wanted to talk about respecting your time. Respecting your time. So, just generally speaking, you have to understand that your time is important and your time is valuable. This goes for anything that you're doing. If you're working, if you're going out on dates, if you're spending time with a friend, like, your time is valuable, so you need to make sure that you're respecting your time. And what does that mean, respecting your time? That means that when you understand that your time is valuable, that means that anyone who is wasting your time should not be having time with you. You understand? So you have to respect yourself enough to say, hey, listen, I can't deal with this person or that person or do this because they might be wasting my time. See, they're not going to respect your time, so it's your responsibility to respect your own time by letting these people know, hey, look, you might be wasting my time. I can't do this. I can't do that. You know, I remember I was watching a video from this dude. His name's Eric Thomas. They call him the hip hop preacher. He does like motivational speaking. And one time he said something to the effect of, he was like, hey, you know, if I lost all the money in my bank account, I could make more money. He said, if my house burnt down, I can rebuild my house. But he said, if you waste my time, that's the only thing that I can't get back. You can't get back the time you've wasted. So a lot of times when you people are thinking about goals and doing certain things, you know, a lot of times you're not reaching your goal because you're wasting time doing other things that are not in alignment with your goals. So then you're procrastinating, you're doing all this other stuff that you know you shouldn't be doing, and then you're not getting the results you want, and then your time is being wasted, and now things aren't happening the way you want it to happen. This is why I tell you, you guys out there when you're dating girls, don't waste your time with women who are not being responsive to you. I know a lot of you guys, you call up girls 3 or 4 times, or, you're going out with some girl, you want to have sex with her, but nothing's really happening. You're just going out and walking around and hanging out and doing all this other stuff, knowing that you don't really want to do this. You actually wanted to do A, and you're doing B, C, and D, and you're wasting time doing B, C, and D when you wanted to do A. When you could have just kicked that girl to the curb and found another girl who wanted to do A with you. You understand? You're wasting your time. You're not respecting your time by going out with these girls who are not giving you what you want. Girls who are flaking on you. A lot of guys, you complain about flaking, but you still call up girls who flake on you a lot. Once a girl flakes on you, you keep it moving. Go to the next girl and don't waste your time. See, when it comes to relationships, you're going to have to put in some time to get what you want anyway. If you're a man or a woman, no matter what. A lot of ladies out there, they're like, oh, I want a boyfriend. I want this. I want a guy that's going to stick by me and care about me. I don't want a guy who's just going to have sex with me. But a lot of times, you ladies out there, you flake on guys. You're fronting about certain things because you don't really know what you want. And that's another thing. If you don't know what you want, you're going to be wasting your time. Because you're going to find some dude who could have been a good guy you could have been with, but since you didn't know what you want and you were playing games, you wasted time playing games. He was like, look, this girl is playing games. I'm done. So instead of, just taking time to understand what you want and it actually being real, you wasted time playing games because you didn't know what you wanted. See, time is very important. It's very important. When you talk about business, this is why they say time is money. And, it's like, I didn't really even, I understood the concept of time being money, meaning, the time you spend is the time that, you could be doing things to bring yourself some money, to bring yourself some paper. You understand? And if you're wasting time, it's like you're wasting money, or wasting the opportunity to make money. And I didn't realize how serious that quote was until I started running my own business. And, you know, during the day, I feel like I don't have enough time to do anything. So every minute, every second, every millisecond is important. So any of you people out there who own your own business or who are, you know, even if you're, let's say you're right now, you're looking for a job. You know how important time is for you right now? You need to be on your grind, looking for work. ASAP. All the time. Turn off the video games. Turn off, you know, all this other bullshit you're doing. And get to work. Put out them resumes. Contact all these places that you need to go and make it happen. Don't waste your time. There's so many people out here wasting time. And shit doesn't get done. They don't get what they want because they're wasting time. They're not respecting their time. You have to respect your time. You have to use your time wisely. If you want certain outcomes, you need to put time in to get a desired outcome, a desired result. You guys out there want to holler at a whole bunch of chicks. You want to get a lot of hot girls. You got to put the time in to do that. You know, you being afraid to approach a woman is you wasting time. You not taking the time to learn and you know about yourself and build your confidence is wasting time. You're not respecting your time. Because whatever you want to get, it's there, and you still have to do what you need to do to get that. So if you don't really know how to do it, or if you have this fear of doing it, or if there's certain things that's blocking you, you have to take time to get that handled so that you can keep it moving and get what you want. But a lot of times people are procrastinating, they're wasting time, you know, out of fear of whatever it is, and things are not getting done. Things are not going the way they want it to go. And the thing is that when you respect your time, you learn how to respect other people's time. You understand what I'm saying? You have to really respect your time. Don't waste time. Do not sit there and think you have all the time in the world, because you don't. When you become really busy, when you become an active person, when you become someone who has goals and who's doing certain things, you realize how much time you don't have. Like you guys, you know, this is what I always found funny when people say, you know, you hear the whole thing of, hey, you know, men like a challenge when it comes to women, and if you make it too easy, then they're not gonna want you. And I always said this to myself. I said, look, you know, and I say this a lot in my videos, a dude who feels that he needs a challenge when it comes to getting chicks has way too much time on his hands. He has nothing else going for himself. A man who has things going on wants a woman who's cooperative. Who says, hey, let's meet at 8, and she meets him at 8. She does not call him at 7:45 to cancel while he's on his way there. Do you understand? That's wasting his time. A guy does not have time to be out here running back and forth up on some chick chasing her. There's no time for that. Especially if a guy has things he has to do. So you guys out there, you got to look at yourself and say, what am I really doing with my time that I think that it's really important for me to waste so much time on this one girl who's playing games? Do you really have time for that? And if you do, then you have to really assess what's really important in your life. What's really going on where you have that much time to do that? You have to have other things going on in your life that, you know, are more important, that should be taking up your time. And then as a result, you only really fuck with chicks who have, you know, who are in some cooperative shit because they themselves have a lot of things going on taking up their time, and they don't got time for the bullshit. Because truth be told, a lot of you guys who out there who fuck with these girls on that nonsense, a lot of these girls don't have other things going on themselves. And I've noticed this. The girls that I've dealt with who actually have shit going on, they ain't got time for games. They ain't got time for this hard to get shit. They feeling you. They say, yo, I'm feeling you. Let's get together. They get to get y'all set a time to meet up. Y'all meet up. You know, if something comes up, she'll call you way before y'all supposed to meet up. So, you know, to give you some time to know, hey, well, I can't meet you today. How about next week? So you don't waste time, you know, coming all the way out to see me or us meeting up at the last minute, me telling you at the last minute. She understands the time. She understands that, you know, you don't want to waste time, so let them know. And those are women who have shit going on for themselves. The women who don't have shit going on for themselves want you to go through all that nonsense. And if you're going through all that nonsense, that means that you don't really have anything going on for yourself and that you have too much time on your hands because you have nothing going on. You understand? So you got to really respect your time. Because you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be way older, and you're going to be like, damn, what the fuck happened with my life? And that's because you didn't respect your time. You didn't use your time wisely. All right? So make sure you guys respect your time. Use your time wisely. Make it happen. All right? So that's all I wanted to say for that. Hit me up at Ask Mr. Locario if you guys have any questions. Holler at me. If you want me to advertise your business or service, hit me up. Hit the advertise button at the top of Mr. Locario TV. And make sure you go to MrLocario.com or MrLocarioTV.com to get all my books and my products and my audio stuff to step up your game. All right? So I will holler at you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.